Have you ever wondered what secrets the Arctic wilderness holds beneath its icy surface? This vast, enigmatic expanse of the planet remains largely unexplored, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. It is a world where the sun can shine at midnight, a world where the sky dances with ethereal lights of green, blue, and purple, the magical northern lights. Enveloped in a blanket of ice and snow, the Arctic is a realm of extreme weather conditions, where temperatures can plummet to 50 degrees below zero. It's an icy landscape that stretches as far as the eye can see, broken only by towering glaciers and the crystal-clear waters of the Arctic Ocean. This is a place where the air is crisper, the stars shine brighter, and the silence is often only broken by the whispering wind or the distant call of Arctic wildlife. Now, brace yourself as we embark on a thrilling journey to unveil the hidden wonders of the Arctic. The Arctic's most distinctive feature, its ice, is not just an element but a character in our story. This ice, these frozen water bodies, are the Arctic's icy architects, silently crafting a landscape of incredible beauty and sheer magnificence. They are the sculptors of the Arctic's vast wilderness, shaping every crevice, every peak, every valley. These icy architects come into existence through a fascinating process. As snow falls in the Arctic, it compresses under its own weight, transforming into ice over many years. This compressed ice slowly begins to move under the influence of gravity, resulting in the formation of glaciers. These glaciers, like colossal rivers of ice, carve out the land beneath them, creating the Arctic's mesmerizing landscapes. Icebergs, on the other hand, are born when chunks of ice break off, or calve, from these glaciers and tumble into the ocean. These floating giants, some as large as small countries, are a sight to behold. But their role extends far beyond their visual spectacle. As the icy architects shape the Arctic, they also play a pivotal role in global climate regulation. Glaciers and icebergs reflect sunlight back into space, helping to cool the Earth. They act as vast frozen reservoirs, storing about 3/4 of the world's fresh water. When they melt, they not only raise sea levels but also pour fresh water into the oceans, affecting global ocean currents and the climate. Furthermore, their existence influences the Arctic's unique climate, with its cold temperatures and high winds, creating a home for the region's resilient wildlife. Just as the unseen foundations of an iceberg hold it afloat, these icy architects' invisible influence extends far beyond the Arctic. They are integral to our planet's health, silently shaping and regulating our world, far beyond their frozen realm. These icy architects silently shape and regulate our world, far beyond their frozen realm. In this harsh landscape, life not only exists but thrives, defying the odds in spectacular ways. Let us delve into the world of the Arctic's indomitable inhabitants that have adapted to thrive in such extreme conditions. Let's start with the king of the Arctic wilderness, the polar bear. Don't be deceived by their cuddly appearance. These majestic creatures are the epitome of resilience. Their bodies have adapted remarkably to withstand the Arctic's brutal temperatures. Their fur, appearing white, is actually translucent, trapping the sun's warmth, while a thick layer of blubber provides insulation against the biting cold. Their wide paws, perfect for navigating the slippery ice, act like snowshoes, distributing their weight while they traverse their icy kingdom. Next, we have the seals, the preferred feast of the polar bears. These agile swimmers have a thick layer of blubber that not only keeps them warm, but also serves as a reservoir of energy when food is scarce. Their large eyes are adapted to see in the dark, murky depths of the Arctic waters, and their whiskers, sensitive to the slightest movement, help them detect predators and prey alike. Finally, let's not forget the gentle giants of the Arctic Ocean, the whales. The bowhead whale, one of the Arctic's most iconic creatures, boasts a blubber layer up to 2 feet thick, allowing it to endure the coldest of waters. They have the ability to break through the ice with their massive skulls to breathe, showcasing their brute strength and adaptability. These incredible creatures have not just adapted to the Arctic, they have made it their own. They are an integral part of the ecosystem, each playing a unique role in maintaining the balance of life in this frozen wonderland. Their survival is a testament to the indomitable force of life, prevailing against the odds in an environment as beautiful as it is forbidding. They are the guardians of the Arctic, the resilient survivors in the land of ice and snow. The Arctic, though remote, plays a pivotal role in our global ecosystem. Imagine a vast white canvas stretching out to the horizon, glistening in the sunlight. This is the Arctic, a realm of ice and snow that is far more than just a spectacle of nature. This frozen expanse is a key component of our planet's climate system, an intricate network of environmental mechanisms that shapes the world we live in. The Arctic's vast ice sheets and glaciers act as a global air conditioner, reflecting sunlight back into space and helping to regulate our planet's temperature. When these icy expanses melt, they not only contribute to rising sea levels, but also absorb more sunlight, which in turn accelerates global warming. This delicate balance is crucial to maintaining the Earth's overall climate stability. But the Arctic's influence doesn't stop at temperature regulation. The region's seas and air currents play a significant role in shaping our weather patterns. The cold air generated in the Arctic moves towards the equator, meeting warmer air along the way, and creating the weather systems that define our seasons and daily weather. More than just a distant, frozen wilderness, the Arctic is a vital cog in the machinery of our global climate system. Its health and stability are intrinsically tied to the well-being of our entire planet. The conservation of the Arctic isn't just about protecting polar bears or preserving magnificent landscapes, it's about safeguarding the climatic balance that all life on Earth depends on. As we journey deeper into the 21st century, the importance of Arctic conservation becomes ever more apparent. The decisions we make today will determine the future of this icy wilderness, and by extension, the future of our planet. Each of us has a role to play in this global effort, whether it's reducing our carbon footprint, supporting sustainable practices, or advocating for stronger environmental policies. In the grand scheme of things, the Arctic isn't just a remote corner of our world, it's a vital part of the global ecosystem, a barometer of our planet's health, and a testament to the intricate and delicate balance of nature. A healthy Arctic means a healthy world. However, the Arctic faces threats that may change its landscape forever. The Arctic, this icy oasis, is at the forefront of climate change. As global temperatures rise, the Arctic is warming twice as fast, causing the ice to melt at an alarming rate. This not only affects the majestic icebergs and vast snowscapes, but it also poses a serious threat to the wildlife that calls this place home. Polar bears, for instance, rely on sea ice to hunt for seals. As this ice diminishes, so too does their primary food source, leading to a decline in their populations. But it's not just the polar bears. The melting ice disrupts the entire Arctic food chain, threatening the survival of many species, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales. And it's not just about the wildlife. The melting ice also contributes to the rising sea levels, which can have disastrous consequences around the globe. Yet in the face of these threats, there is hope. Scientists and conservationists are working tirelessly to protect the Arctic and its inhabitants. They're conducting extensive research to understand the impacts of climate change, developing strategies to mitigate its effects, and advocating for policies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. There are organizations dedicated to the conservation of Arctic wildlife, implementing programs to protect endangered species and preserve their habitats. They're also educating the public about the importance of the Arctic and the urgent need to protect it. In addition, there are initiatives aimed at promoting sustainable practices within the Arctic community, such as responsible tourism and fishing. These efforts are critical in ensuring that the Arctic remains a thriving and sustainable ecosystem. Despite the challenges, there's a growing global recognition of the urgency to act. More and more people are becoming aware of the threats facing the Arctic, and are stepping up to become guardians of this icy paradise. In the face of these threats, every one of us can become a hero for the Arctic. The Arctic's survival is in our hands, and we have the power to protect it, because every action counts and every hero matters. The Arctic is calling for our help, and it's a call we cannot ignore. This icy realm, home to majestic whales and resilient polar bears, is more than just a spectacle of nature's grandeur. It's a vital cog in the machinery of our planet's climate, a barometer of change, and it needs our protection. We all have a part to play in safeguarding the Arctic. Reduce your carbon footprint, walk more, cycle, carpool, choose renewable energy. Every little action counts in the grand scheme of things. Support scientific research. The more we understand about the Arctic and its role in our world, the better equipped we are to protect it. And let's not forget the power of the spoken word. Talk about the Arctic, share its story, raise awareness about its plight and the need for its conservation. The future of the Arctic is in our hands. Join us in preserving its frozen wonders for generations to come.